What happened to Silicon Valley Bank and how you can protect yourself? The biggest question I get asked is what the heck happened to the bank and how did it go under? Well, really what happened is a CEO last week came out and said, hey, we need to raise more capital. And the reason for this is so many tech companies are pulling their cash out because they're burning through cash, right? We're going through a really tough time in the tech industry. You also don't have a lot of new deposits coming down from the venture capitalists because they're not doing a lot of investing in tech right now. What had happened is they said, hey, we need to raise more capital. All of a sudden that spooked out some of the VCs. They started going, hey, we need to pull cash out. What happened is the bank had treasuries. Now they bought these treasuries, a couple years ago. And so they were getting like a 2% return on their money. All of a sudden they kind of had a bank run, right? People started pulling money out, wanting to go. Well, the bank had to sell these treasuries to be able to fund the money to give them, people back their money. The treasuries weren't worth what people thought they were worth, meaning when they bought them, say $100 treasury at 2% interest rate, well, now if someone's got $100, they can get 5% interest rate. So why would I buy your 2% when I can get 5%? Well, they had to take a big discount on those treasuries. So they actually had lost money. They lost money on those long-term investments. So what happened is when they need to sell the treasuries, all of a sudden they had to rewrite their book value and it looked like they were insolvent. So then the feds came in, basically shut them down. This could happen to any bank. So make sure, check your FDIC insurance, make sure you're covered, make sure you don't have too much exposure to each bank, and really put yourself in a position where if something like this happens, you're protected. And I'd love to know your comments below, and please share this with anyone that you think could use to hear this.